Hello everyone, my name is Katie and I'm a first time mum. Today is my first Mother's Day. How crazy is that? Last year I was pregnant. We're actually going somewhere pretty cool today. There's a place in County Wicklow called Avondale Treetop Walk. I have been once before, actually when I was pregnant. I was about 6 weeks pregnant at the time and it was literally a week or two before the horrendous morning sickness hit me. But yeah, no, it's a really cool place. It's great for families, great for if you have children. The clue is in the name, it is a treetop walk. It is really high up. I'm so afraid of heights, and I remember the last time, obviously it's very well fenced, so you're not gonna fall off basically unless you actually physically jump over the edge. But despite that, I still felt really anxious when I was up at the top. Like, not bad anxious, just like, oh my god, this is so high anxious. There's also a massive slide. I actually haven't been down it before because, like I said, I was pregnant last time. Don't think I'll be going down it today, even though I read online that mothers get a free entry down the slide. I just know that I don't want my partner and my daughter to come behind me in the slide because she's only 8 months. And then I don't want to go down by myself because it actually takes ages to walk up there. So, you know, I'd be waiting a while for the two of them to walk back down. So yeah, I'm going to be bringing you along with me and I'll show you around. I'll just share any tips for if you are looking to visit. It is a glorious day today. Yesterday was not so glorious, so I think the views are going to be stunning. So I was just looking at all the footage from our trip yesterday and a lot of the footage that I've taken is really shaky. So I'm not too pleased with that, but I'm hoping it still looks okay when it's actually all put together. My partner did take my camera for a bit as well, and all his footage is great, so I think I was just too camera happy, just kind of moving it around too quickly and everything. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, cut to the montage. Okay, so we're actually a bit late now. What time is it? It's 12, no, it's not 12:02, that is an hour behind. That's the time. But you can never leave on time with a baby. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my, look down there. Look there, maybe as big as the trees. Aren't we?
Oh.
I don't think so. But we have pine martins here as well, so they actually.
Oh no. With the baby, she goes, yeah, the baby's there. Except the fence.
The fence isn't people. Getting higher. So we were aiming to go at around midday, late morning, midday, but obviously, like, now we have a baby, it's not as simple as leaving the house. It actually takes us about 5 working days now to leave the house, so it was probably close to 2:30 when we arrived there. It was busy, there were a lot of families, obviously it was Mother's Day, but honestly it is a really family friendly place. I think most people there were just families with children. Parking was fine considering it was Mother's Day, and obviously considering it was busy. There was plenty of parking. Their car park is sort of sectioned off into multiple car parks, if that makes sense. So we had no trouble finding a parking spot. Now, I wouldn't be able to say what the best time would be to actually go because I've only been twice. I can't remember what time we went the first time. And obviously yesterday it was afternoon time. I would suggest if you are planning on visiting, just give them a call and just ask them. They'll be able to provide you with that information. Wait, I just have to sit up a bit. There we go. Sorry. So yeah, I'm really not sure what their peak time, what their off-peak time is, but it was fine. Like, it was busy, but it wasn't jam-packed. So from the moment you're in the car park, there is information on the area, there's a map, there's toilets. It immediately takes you into a short walk just before you hit the entrance and the reception where you buy your tickets. There's 2 restaurants, I believe the one upstairs. I don't think there's as many options food-wise, but I think they do pizza. I actually didn't take a proper look, but they also do, like, you know, the ice lollies in the freezer, drinks, a few sweet things as well. And then outside there's a picnic area, which yesterday was the perfect day, so it was really beautiful. There's another restaurant downstairs. We went to that one the first time we went when I was 6 weeks pregnant, and I just remember having a chicken Caesar wrap and I freaked out because it had egg yolk in the sauce, because obviously that's how Caesar dressing is made, and even though it was pasteurized, I was just panicking. But I digress. It was a really nice wrap, despite the fact I got a bit of a scare from it. So the food is good, and I also got food from there yesterday. I got a chicken and stuffing sandwich and the best coffee and walnut cake I think I've ever had in my life. And I'm not just saying that, honestly. It didn't have that artificial sweetness that you'd find in a supermarket cake. I do apologise, anytime I talk about food I just kind of go off on a tangent because, like, particularly sweet food. So I'm just trying to tell you the food is good. Right outside the doors to the restaurant there is a huge playground. But honestly, when I tell you it's probably one of the most family friendly places you can visit, I'm not lying. There were children of all ages, so it's great for adults, obviously. People with babies, including us, obviously. Toddlers, young children, it's just a great place to take them. We had our pram with us. We don't have the smallest pram, it's quite chunky, it's an upper baby cruise. There was no issue taking the pram anywhere on any of the walks. It's all family friendly, and I know I keep saying that, but I just want to emphasise how made for family, like, it is. Yeah, there was no issues with the pram on the boardwalk, on the Treetop walk, even up the spiral bit. It's pram friendly. There are a lot of interactive stops as well on the boardwalk. I can't describe them. I did get one in a video, but I didn't go over it, so it doesn't show it properly. But I do remember it from the last time we went. Like, for example, one of them, if you go straight forward, you're just continuing along the boardwalk. But then if you cut off to the left, there's like an area and the floor is like planked, and then you can kind of see down, like way down, like the drop below you, but it's obviously like meshed off or whatever, I can't remember. But just things like that, if you see what I mean, so you can hop over it. And yeah, it's just fun for kids, fun for adults, obviously. I was an adult when I went on it, but I feel like I did a really terrible job of describing that, but you'll just have to go and see it for yourselves. Trust me, it's very fun. So there's a lot of changing facilities, there's baby changing as well. Even when you come off the actual first bit of the boardwalk, there's toilets just below the massive structure. So it's great. And there's a vending machine as well. There's a gift shop, which is always my favourite part of a trip out somewhere. The duration of the walk itself really is dependent upon how fast or how slow you walk. So we kind of went at a steady pace. It probably took us about 20 minutes. I was stopping to take pictures and everything. It's really not long. I actually thought it was longer from what I had remembered before, but no, it wasn't too long. Once you're in the huge structure with the big slide, it's probably maybe 10 minutes to the top. I don't know, maybe that's if you're walking slow. We actually didn't make it to the top because it was so hot, the sun was beating down on us, and we didn't have a hat, like a sun hat for my daughter, we just had a woolen hat. So we didn't make it to the top, she was getting tired as well. So I didn't get any footage from the top, but I will have a look through my phone and see if I can find any pictures or videos from the first time that we went. What I do remember about the top is that they had one of those like wooden signs that you sometimes see in places, so like a little arrow, so that direction, like you'd have France for example, that direction you'd have New York. So they had one of those but with different counties and islands, so that's really interesting. The views up there are insane. You can see this whole expanse of Irish countryside. It's just beautiful. So not exactly on the top floor, but I think it's on like the floor below or the one below is the entrance to the slide. From what I saw online, Mum's got free entry, but I didn't go down. I did explain obviously at the start of this video my reasons for that. I did have a bit of FOMO though, like I kind of want to go down it now. I'm claustrophobic and it is quite a long slide, and you should hear the screams and things from people going down. Next time I'll go down. It does cost you, I think it's only a couple of euros. The entry fee, by the way, to get actually into Avondale, I didn't mention that before. I didn't pay for it, it was a Mother's Day treat, but I think it was around 16 euros per person, that's per adult. Not too sure on the kids' prices. I'll just have a good look here now actually. Children 4 to 17 years old is 13 euros, and it's free for anyone from newborn to 3 years old. So yeah, not only that, I'm actually just seeing on here as well, there is a house. I think I also inserted a clip. I'm saying I think because I haven't gone through my footage yet to edit. I'm hoping the footage is good enough. But there is a house called Avondale House. You'll see it on the walk back when you come out of the Treetop thing. You can actually go inside. Now I've never been in there, but I think they do tours. That is recommended for children 8 and upwards. It says concession is 14 euros. And they have family tickets as well, which they have the pricing for here. Car park, 6 euros per car. I'm sorry, I didn't put that in the beginning. But yeah, it was just such a wonderful day. Honestly, I just want to go back. Partly to go on the slide, partly just because I want to go back. But yeah, it really did just make my first Mother's Day so special. And obviously, the main reason to spend it with my daughter. Going to Avondale just made it such a fun day. The weather just made it even better. And I do highly recommend it. If you're bringing a family, or if you don't have kids, it's just great for everyone. I would love to know your baby friendly places to go in Ireland, so if you do have any recommendations, please do drop them down in the comments below. We would definitely love to explore more places as a family. I just love days out. Thank you for watching this video. I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe, and hopefully see you in the next video.